Hey guys, Marcinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so yeah, once again, the Dokkan Scout campaign has returned. So get ready for your timeline to constantly be flooded with people posting QR codes everywhere, on every single post that has anything even remotely Dragon Ball related. Anytime one of your favourite big creators or anyone posts a tweet about anything, people are going to be spamming their QR codes on it in the hopes that people will scan it. Because unfortunately, with the bad way that this thing has been designed, only a very small percentage of the player base can actually scan your code. And if it's like the last time, I haven't actually double checked, but an account can only scan one person's QR code. So even if you know a person who is a new player or is in the returning campaign, they can scan your code, but then they can't scan anyone else's. So unfortunately, the majority of people are in the group where you need your code scanned, but there's just no one to actually, there's just not enough people to actually do it. So that's where Kawai's bot came in. I did a video on this last time, and unfortunately, I started the process because I wanted to make sure it worked before people like got on me. And then of course in the comments a bunch of people were like, oh, you didn't show the first step, I don't know how to do this first bit. So this is why I'm doing an updated video, because Kawai has made an updated version of the bot. So there is a new link that will be in the description. I'm going to try and cover some of the questions that people asked in the last video. So your when you download the file, it might get flagged by your antivirus. This is just because it's a .exe, so it's like a runnable file. I can confirm myself from using it, and obviously everybody else using it, that it is not a virus, as long as you download it from the actual link in the description, which is also linked in Kawai's tweet. I'll link his Twitter as well. As long as you actually download the actual version from the link, then you shouldn't have a problem. So, when you open it up, this is the window that you should get. Now, obviously, it is in French, because our boy is French. Now, it says here, if you enter number 1, that's to do a screenshot. Number 2 and number 3, I'm not entirely sure. Number 3, I think, is if you get a URL for your QR code. You can just paste it in. I'm actually not sure what number 2 is. But number 1 is if you want to do a screenshot. So, we go ahead and type 1 and press enter. And then we get our thing come up here that says, like, our new downloads window, because that's where I put my screenshot. So we double click that, and there we go. And then what the game will do is it's basically going to create 8 bot accounts that are going to scan your code and then complete all of the missions. So here's what comes up. It brings up a captcha for each account that you want to make. So we got to put the puzzle pieces in here, and then we press OK. And then you can come see here, success verification result. And then if we go back to the actual bot itself, it then says here, capture number 1, complete, press enter to continue. So we press enter to continue, and then success, creation number 2, boom, there you go. Capture number 2. And then we just have to do this 8 times, and then we will be done. So, takes a while. I'm going to have to do this. I don't want to skip any steps because, like I said, last time when I did this, people complained that I didn't show the entire process in the video. So I'm going to just go ahead and do the entire thing here. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that looks really awkward. Is this the right piece to go in there? No, that's why it looks awkward. Man, I'm dumb. Maybe I am a robot. I've been foiled by a simple captcha. But yeah, as you can see, it's working each time. I just need to go ahead and... It's a bit tedious, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're getting 50 stones out of doing this. So, that was number 5. Now we're on to number 6. Obviously, you can feel free to skip ahead in the video to the next part. But, like I said, I wanted to show the full process in the video, so no one could complain that I skipped anything out. It should be super easy to follow this process, considering that I am showing you literally everything you need to do in the video. So that was number 7. So this should be number 8, which will be the final one. The reason why it's 8 is because some of the missions are for like logging in for a certain number of days, which obviously, you know, no bot account is going to be able to do that for you. But a bunch of the missions are just for completing stages a certain number of times. And if 8 accounts scan your code and then complete all the missions, that will then give you all the missions completed. So there you go. And now we just sit and wait. As you can see here, it is now scrolling through. This is the bot doing all of the things. So account number 1, it has to do them like 5 times. Or is it each number is 5 times? We'll see. Yeah, see, missions complete. I think that's just for one of them. Yeah, so now it's doing the other one. It's 187 missions. So this is going to take a while. As you can see, it is scrolling away. So I am going to cut now until this is finished. So you can't do anything until this is finished. If I remember rightly from last time, it took anywhere between 1 and like 5 minutes. Or did it take longer? Did it take 10 minutes last time? I can't remember. It's going to take a while because basically 8 separate bot accounts are now running through to complete a whole bunch of missions. So I'm going to cut here and we'll pick back up once it has finished. Okay, so the bot has finished running. So as you can see at the bottom here, obviously it's in French, but it says complete. I don't know what it says exactly, but it literally says missions complete. As you can see here, like missions completed, farm terminated for each of the bot accounts that were running. And then the very bottom, it just says press enter to continue. So if we press enter, the bot closes itself. And then I just have to close all of these windows. These are all the captures that opened. But if we now flick over to my actual in-game view, like so, and here's my pretty face in the top corner, hello. So, once this is done, if you check your Dokkan Scout, now it should say 8 out of 30, because 8 accounts have run through the bot. I did not realise that Kensei had actually already done mine for me, because obviously, shout out to him, what a G, he literally did mine straight away. Before I thought to myself, oh, I should probably make another video about this. So 16 accounts have done mine because the bot has been run twice. Now, you might be thinking, oh, it's only 16 out of 30. But as I was saying in the description earlier, you only need 8 accounts to have completed all the missions. So if we go over to my missions tab right here, when it decides to load, eventually. Okay, there we go. Oh, what's this? I've completed 50 Dokkan Scout missions. So let's go ahead and accept all. And then, boom, there you go. So 50 stones, 5 Elder Kais of the premium variety, and then 20 Grand Kai, Dozing Kais, which they kind of suck, but it's always good to use them fodder ones first. I always use those before anything else, regardless of whatever the new unit is. If I want to use Kais, I'll just spam a bunch of those into them until I have none of them left. And then I can resort to, like, type Kais and stuff like that. So, I think I do have quite a few. Yeah, thanks to that friend banner on Global, I do have a pretty considerable amount of Kais, apart from the dozing ones, because I use them on a bunch of things. But there you go. So that is all the Dokkan Scout missions completed. That's an extra 50 stones for your boy, ready for the download celebration, without having to do any of the annoying spamming my QR code and just fingers crossed hoping that somebody scans it for me. So there you go. Shout out to Kawaii again for doing this for us in the first place. He's released the new version of the bot like straight away today, so big shout out to him. The link to download the bot as well as the link to his profile will be in the description down below. So if you do use the bot, do leave a comment on his tweet or just tweet at him to say thank you, because, you know, this cuts out a huge amount of hassle and gives you 50 stones ready for the download celebration. So do be nice to our boy Kawaii for setting this up for us, and yeah, hopefully you all get your 50 stones. Now again, I tried to cover all the questions that were asked in the previous video, but I just remembered you have to do this on a PC, so if you don't have one, you won't be able to do it, and you'll have to try and ask somebody to do it for you, and it's only for global. It does not work for JP. I believe the Dokkan Info owner or runner or whoever runs the website made a JP version, but I don't know if there's an updated version of that. This is just about the global version. So if you did do it, let me know down below. Also, to assuage anyone's fears, again, a lot of people said this last time, you can't get banned for doing this because your account is not doing anything. It's essentially the equivalent of you giving your QR code to an IRL friend, and then that IRL friend decides to bot their account. Like, that's not your fault. You didn't do anything. And the proof should be in the pudding, as they say. The fact that I and so many other people used this Kawaii bot the first time, and obviously none of us have been banned. So you should be all good. So let me know if you did it successfully down below in the comments section. Help each other out. I know some people in the comments last time were doing runs for people, which is always cool to see. So hopefully everybody gets those 50 stones. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.